Alright, so I'm going to use the two Turkish horse bows. The Alley Archery Alley Bow. Alley Archery is what they call themselves now on Amazon. So they were Alley Bow, now they're Alley Archery. Anyway, when I load and thumb draw two arrows this way, and I put one on the string, which you see up knocked. It's below the nocking point. And then you just simply put 3 arrows or whatever into a circle. And it's not that hard. You would move back at a longer distance, but we'll get that here in a second. So when you have 3 arrows, and I did not pull those all the way back at full draw, and I'm too close to worry about that. That's no big deal. So when you look at your nocking point and you're doing the up knock, it's a thumb draw option for that. You can do Slavic draw as well. That's not a big deal. But when you have the Slavic draw option on this bow, I have it set for down knocking so I can do speed loading. All right, so when I set the first one on the string, I will put this one here, which I shot. I'm using this one. I shot the fletching earlier. That was crazy. I wish I was recording that one. And I put this one in my pinched fingers right here. And I pull back. And I slap arrows. I really try not to get close groups when I'm doing that so I don't destroy arrows, which is very, very obvious that you can do. So it just all depends. This is a down knock option. It's easier for speed loading that way, and it really is a rhythmic thing, and you have to learn that. So these little tutorials I do, and I will do them often, so that way new viewers don't have to go all the way back to see which one of the 1,000 videos I have, or almost 1,200 videos I have covering this one subject. They can still go back and check them out if they want to, but this is a down knock option, and still got a lot of wax on the string. 50-pound bow, nothing to scoff at. You have the one I just used is a 45-pound bow, and the previous video is a 60-pound from a different maker, and those are very, very good bows, Turkish Horse Bows, and I'm getting ready to have an 80-pound from Deer Seeker Archery, so be ready for that one. It's one of those things that you really have to learn is what option you want to go with, which one you're going to use a lot of. And I prefer thumb ring for the accuracy it provides. It's slower, but I can go seriously accurate with that. Slavic draw on the thumb, or rather combat archery technique, is not as accurate pinpoint. It can be, but you're looking at an 18-inch target, 18 by 18. And so you have that area right there in which you're still putting arrows in that very center. You don't have a widespread, even though I try to group or move the group around so that way it doesn't, I don't slap arrows, but unfortunately I did because that's just the way it works. And so you have that option to where you have a good group on a very fast archery technique. So stay tuned for more, subscribe, and we'll have more tutorials on thumb ring, Slavic draw, and we'll get into some Western draw on some very heavy bows. So be